What's happening, YouTube? So I am super late to the party with this Tommy Now. This came out in roughly 2018, if I'm correct. I saw some people talk about it, and most of the people I saw, mostly in comments that I read, and some of the video reviews, were not giving this like a super glowing review. Everybody I saw talking about it kind of said it was underwhelming, too close to the original Tommy that came out back in '95, doesn't perform well enough. So I saw all of that and just kind of overlooked this stuff and never really pursued getting my hands on it. I recently saw this when I was at TJ Maxx. I got it for roughly $24.99 or $29.99 for this 3.4 ounce bottle. I've worn it a handful of times, and I'm actually kind of pissed that I waited so long to get this. This goes to show why everyone, myself included, always says don't always go off of what everyone says. You have to try stuff for yourself. Before I get too much into this video, I want to take the time to remind you all, if you haven't done so already, stop what you're doing, subscribe, and ring the bell. It takes literally a second, and go. So as far as the presentation goes, I like this because it kind of reminds me of the old school Tommy Hilfiger stuff, just like the red, white, and blue. It says Tommy Now. Like I said, red, white, and blue. Like a matte blue finish, which I like. You get some stripes on the box. Not too much to talk about with the box itself. You know, just some stuff on bottom. Whatever. Who cares about the box? The ball I like, again, that matte blue finish. Has these little cutout windows, which I think are kind of cool. Tommy Now. You do get Tommy Hilfiger on the side. Same thing on the other side. Sticker on bottom with some info that you can read if you care so much to do so. Cap is lightweight, like plasticky, somewhat metal feel. Thin, but doesn't feel the cheapest. Sprayer and whatnot, basic, silver sprayer. The cap itself doesn't click, but you do get a firm slide, so it's not the worst. Distribution on the sprayer is not bad. Could be better. Let me refresh this test strip. Now, let's go over the notes real quick. What we've got listed at Fragrantica in the top is bergamot and mandarin orange. In the mid, ginger, cardamom, and geranium. And then in the base, moss and amberwood. Now again, going back to what I said, everybody that I saw talking about this stuff said that they thought, not everyone, let me clarify that. Most people I saw said this smelled too much like the original Tommy. It was underwhelming, not worth the money. Some people loved it, but I saw a lot of the negativity and it steered me away. I love this stuff. When I originally smelled this, I do get the original Tommy DNA, but I get what I thought was like a mint burst when I smell this. It's obviously the ginger, but for whatever reason, my nose is picking the ginger up like a minty vibe. This is phenomenal. It's got a nice kick, kind of warm, spicy, fresh, spicy stuff. One thing I'm going to say about this, the performance. A lot of people were complaining about the performance on this. Now, it's not the best performer, but I'm not getting 1 hour from this. I'm getting easily 4 hours, more like 5 out of this one. The first hour and a half projects just fine. It's not the worst in the world. At the 3-hour mark, it starts to get a little more subtle on my skin, and I think it's gone completely around 6 hours. But you're going to get a safe 4 to 5 hours out of this. And I know everyone cares about performance so much, myself included, but 4 to 5 hours is not bad. You can get plenty of great scenarios where you can use this fragrance. The gym is one thing that comes to mind. Anything in the spring and summertime when you're outdoors, car shows, barbecues, going to the beach, any of that stuff, this is going to work well. I'll tell you something else. A lot of people might not agree with me on this, but I've said this before and I'll say it again. Some of these bright, citrusy ginger fragrances like this, you should try them out in the cooler weather. Fall and winter and nights out, especially those times of year, everyone wants to reach for like the Mercedes-Benz Club Black or these sugary, sweet, caramel, chocolatey, vanilla fragrances. Try out something like this on like a date night in the evenings, fall or winter. You'd be surprised how much you will enjoy the brightness and the pop of these kind of fragrances in the colder weather. Maybe I'm the only one that believes that. I've said it before. Everyone seems to say otherwise, but to me, I love wearing stuff like this sometimes in the colder weather. Give it a shot. Performs decent. I got this for, like I said, 25 to 30 bucks when I got it at the rack store. Right now at Fragrance Now, I think you get a tester for like 35 or 36 bucks. Amazon, this same 3.4 ounce bottle was like 30 to 31, 32 bucks. Shop around. It's great for that price, in my opinion. This one is something that I wish I would have got sooner. It is good. Anytime, any place, it's going to work. Performs okay. Anybody can wear it age-wise. Overall, great fragrance. Check it out if you haven't already. I wish I would have sooner. And like this damn video if you liked the damn video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't already. It takes a second. You really should. Until next time, guys, I'm going to leave you how I always leave you. Take your vitamins, hit the gym, and always stay improving. That's very important, along with smelling good. God bless. Be well. Until next time, I'm out of here.